Now with Don McPherson as we visit here on Tuesday afternoon at the Waldorf Astoria. And Don, another step in this Miss America run for you. I mean, it pretty neat now, huh? Time last night with your teammates and being up there with some pretty impressive folks today.
It really is. And it's been, with these guys up here and listening to everyone being very humble and humbled by the honor. There's also that moment when you're looking around and you look at these great players, guys who maybe you played with or played against and admired from a distance. And there's John Glenn and T. Boone Pickens and some of these great people around you. And at one point up there, I just wanted to giggle. I just wanted to laugh out loud and kind of break that feeling that you have that. We pull it off up here and try to be very mature about it, but these are kids who played football, and it's just an honor to be around some of these great athletes.
We've had plenty of opportunities to talk with you, and we'll continue to, so I just want to hit two quick things now. One, how formative football can be as a jumping off point to whatever else you want to do in life, particularly John Glenn and T. Boone Pickens, two of the most successful Americans all time, and they have football in their background.
I think there's two things about a lot of the guys that are here and being honored and the guys that I played ball with about the game of football. One is you can't half-step with football. You have people who are going to hit you. You have people who are going to get in your face. You have people, and these are your teammates, in just preparation. And so you can't half-step. You really have to find out what focus means and find out what self-sacrifice means because it is such a physical game. And so you put your head down and you work hard and you find out how to do that, even when someone's trying to smack you in the mouth, so to speak. The other thing is that it is the ultimate team game. There is no other game where you have 11 people on one side, 22 people on the field, who all have big responsibilities. And, I always talk about how, if everyone on the offense did their job on every play, well, we draw it up and there's a little line that says you block this guy, you block that guy. It's a difficult game to get all 11 guys to do the right thing every play. And I think that's the great thing about football is that it is such a team game that you learn to trust your teammates, you learn to trust what they're going to do, and that they're going to do their job because it makes your job more successful. So I think those are the two things that I get out of it, and listening to these guys, I think that's a pretty consistent thing.
The other part, Don, is just it's not a lifetime achievement award, but for you, the idea of representing all those other guys. And you talked about you wanted to giggle with somebody. How many of those 87 teammates would giggle with you right along because of the way you guys all got along so much? But it seems like you were up there as an icon of your team.
We had some of those 87 guys last night here in town, and I giggle up there. John Garrett holds his belly and he rocks his head back and he howls and he laughs, and that's also that's the team. I think that people will talk about my leadership on that team, but we had guys like John Garrett and Darryl Johnston, Pat Kelly, Paul Fraze, Tate Gregory. These guys were, as I talked about, going out and working hard. They went out and busted their rear ends every single day. And also, I would say one thing about a lot of these guys, they had a great time. They had a great. I said to Troy and Aikman earlier, I said, these guys had more fun than we did. I was talking to Mike Kometz about this last night. These guys had more fun than we did. The quarterback's always studying and getting ready and talking to you, right?
Yeah.
And those other guys were having a lot of fun, and they certainly did that.
All right, we'll go out there and go meet the senator. Enjoy it. We'll check in with you tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.